welcome back. So seems like there is a little technical glitch. Yeah. Okay, I forgot about the t-shirt. Yeah, but it will be changed soon. But with that, we had an interesting match. We couldn't stream the first match because Hamis had his beauty sleep, the sleeping beauty definitely. He couldn't get up for our calls even, so we had to do some serious checking for his family members and all whatnot to get him awake. But finally he's here, so we'll just get back into the Miramar match. So the first match, if we have to say, it was RGC Opex with an amazing comeback coming in from him. So amazing play coming in from them. Actually, we'll be able to see this finals. There's 3 more matches to go for the finals to end, and it was TM7 still sitting comfortable in that first position, but they had a 2 soon in the first game. So 170 points. Then we have 150 coming from ISSL and 128 and 124. That's going to be NRC and Opex. So they are literally fighting for the top 3 spots right now, and ISSL giving all what they can. And we are here with the largest map in PUBG Mobile. And with me is Dhaka. So definitely Dhaka was waiting and hyped up, but Hamis, had to stop that a bit with his beauty sleep. And with that, we'll be getting into the match. And I'll quickly change up my t-shirt and come back. So Dhaka, you can go ahead.
Sure, no problem at all. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So extremely sorry about the inconvenience caused in the first game, but we are back with some amazing action here in the grand final. So just before we get in, Hamis, any predictions before we get into the second game? All right, so Hamis is calling back-to-back chickens by Opex. So I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with ISSL on this. ISSL is also pretty decent. Oh, Mount Olympus is also a good bet. But I think the safe bet here would probably be ISSL. So let's see. So with that, when Monkey does come back, obviously we'll be getting his input on the case as well and see who's going to come out on top in this Miramar game. But looking at the flight right now, pretty okay. It's a bit heavier onto the right side, but as far as we've seen, this is definitely ideal for most of these teams, because they usually don't really loot up too far away. They usually tend to stick to certain areas, and Miramar is such a big map that teams have multiple drop locations that they can use and basically optimize depending on the situation. But usually we do see a few teams going the same way. I think Pecado will definitely be with Mount Olympus. We'll see STC in the area, but we won't be probably seeing them going up against Mount Olympus like we saw in the initial few games of the group stage. And now, anyway, with SDZ, we do have another team rolling in, so that's definitely going to be interesting to see. I think it is the DVB side. So I also in Hacienda del Vitoria, so definitely going to be interesting to see how they perform. And with that, we do have Adil back. So Adil, before we do get into the live action, just wanted your input on the predictions. So Hamis has gone with back-to-back chicken for Opex. I have gone with ISSL. Who is your money on?
Go since it's the last and final day and 3 more matches to go. I'm going to go for all 3 matches. I'm going to tell you now itself. It's going to be ISSL, back-to-back chicken dinners coming in from them. So all 3 matches, I'm going to put my money on ISSL, because right now it's ISSL TM7 in the tough position. But let's see how TM7 is going to go by. With that, we can see almost, I think TM7 Eddie is not in a good position. He's not in a favorable position along with LND. Also, I think fun fact about these games is we have new players coming in from SDZ Insanity playing instead of, I think, J. Or I don't know, instead of Snipey. And then we have LND with Lucif coming in with a new device, definitely. Since his device got broken, he couldn't play the first 3 days, and now in the 4th day only he's here. So we'll see what sort of game can they do. I mean, they are also sitting with 90 points, LND, without a chicken dinner. So pretty much, I think everyone is fighting for the top 5 spots. So being in the top 5 spots means something, isn't it, Daga?
Yeah, definitely. I think if any team that has gotten to this point itself, already hats off to them, because they weren't really fighting against the easiest teams, So out of all the teams that were there, this is the top 16. So I think all of them have something to be proud of. Definitely don't need to worry too much about first, second, and third. Obviously, I mean, there is obviously benefits to getting into first, second, and third. But end of the day, just enjoy what you're doing and try your best. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can do. If it isn't good enough, then that just means you need to improve a little bit more. So I think there's enough and more room for most of these teams to grow anyway. So nothing to regret about, nothing to be too upset over. But anyway, with that, let's get into the games. Let's get into the actions, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, we will be taking a look at SDZ. So sorry about today. It'll be a little bit slow initially. I'll pick up the pace as it goes. Don't worry. Just need to get my blood pumping at some point, and it'll be all good. So hopefully we get like a really good end game circle to get my blood also pumping, and super excited for this game already. So anyway, with that, Tota, Jay, Mifzal, and Insanity, I'm very interested in seeing why they replaced Snipey. I'm not sure whether he had some technical difficulty or something came up, but Snipey has been like the anchor for the team at the moment. Like he's been doing so well in almost all these games, and he's been like that pivotal player for the side of SDZ. So let's see how they do perform without Snipey. So definitely an interesting change. So let's see whether they're able to basically create some sort of magic in these last 3 games. So with that, we'll be taking a look at Numb Juice at the moment. So we have Baby, Mahu, Guardian, as well as Aki. So the team has had some ups and some downs so far. I think they've had some rocky Erangel maps, but other than that, they've been doing pretty decently well. I mean, especially during the Sandknock maps and even the Miramar maps, they have done decently well, but sometimes they just get really stuck in like some weird position and then basically immediately get taken out by a number of teams. So let's see whether they're able to do much better today. It's a completely different day, so definitely things can change, and the momentum has basically gone back to 0. I'm pretty sure Opex as well as ISSL are definitely holding good momentum at the moment. ISSL performing constantly on a daily basis, which is definitely one of their most impressive trades for sure. So let's see today whether they are going to be able to clutch it out and take that #1 spot from TM7. But to remind everyone, TM7 are currently the team with the highest amount of wins in Miramar in this tournament. So definitely don't count them out. They definitely have a very good chance of bringing it back. So as you can see, the standings as of right now, we have 170 points for TM7, ISSL is at 151, and Makpen just close behind with 147. And with that, NRC also with 128. So definitely has a very big potential for comeback. Obviously, we might even see triple D chicken dinners coming in from a team that might be somewhere around 7th or 8th even. I mean, anything can happen. That is how PUBG Mobile works. So it's definitely going to be up to the top 3 teams to ensure that they have the top 3 spots and keep it like that. So depends on how their performance goes. So TM7 not going to be too happy about that too soon in Erangel, especially after their crazy performance yesterday, where they just basically took down 2 very, very well established teams, like they were playing a casual game of PUBG Mobile. So definitely something to look out for. But I think today it might be a bit of a different story. Players have had some rest. Basically the adrenaline has reset, the momentum has reset. So a lot of changing factors at the moment. So with that, once again, we're taking a look at Orpheus. So for those of you who don't know, this is a 13-year-old player on the side of TM7. So unfortunately, he won't be able to take part in major tournaments, but definitely very, very impressive in terms of his skill and his abilities, being 13 years old and already playing for a professional team. So he has a very bright future ahead of him. He has many years of esports definitely waiting to come his way. So let's see if he's able to do it or not. Definitely going to be looking forward to his upcoming story. But with that, right now we're taking a look at Eddie, the man, the myth, the legend. Definitely very up and down performance coming in from Eddie. Some days he's absolutely amazing, other days he's just trolling. Then basically yesterday also he was having a pretty decent day. He was doing really well. His long range gunfights were on point. He was so accurate yesterday that it felt like even if a player was 500 meters away, he wouldn't need a sniper. He can just use something like an AR and he would definitely hit his mark for sure. So anyway, with that, let's see whether they're able to change anything and make a big comeback in this game. So as expected, it is the final day. A lot of these teams wanting to make it into the top 5, especially teams that were already in the top 3 as in terms of the situation that we saw especially from the points table. So with that, a lot of pressure and definitely going to be a lot of mistakes made by some teams, and definitely some teams will be making the right decisions as well. But I'm expecting at least 50 players to be alive by the time we get to maybe zone number 4, zone number 5. And if it isn't, then probably will be very surprised. But with that, Toxin taking a lot of damage from NRC there. NRC almost being able to break down Toxin there. But he should be able to pop his only mate kit and heal up. He does have a few painkillers and energy to work with. So with that, he's going to be using this Kar 98. He sees Pablo, but he's probably glitched from this distance. Especially when you're hiding behind cover like this, the players do get glitched out. So you think that they're out in the open. And with that, Makpen taking it to the side of SDZ, having taken down 2 of their players. I think they managed to kill off Mifsal, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. They do have 2 kills, so maybe they actually got 2 kills on the side of SDZ. And with that, we do see Torta in the distance is running away, trying to make sure that he places properly. And yeah, it is 2 players here, so not 100% sure on which. Definitely I saw Mifsal going down. I'm not sure who the other player was, whether it was Jay or Insanity. So getting confirmation, it was Insanity dying on the side of SDC. That means only Jay and Torta are left alive on their team. So this has been their story so far. They haven't been doing exceptionally well. They've been doing well at an average level. So definitely something needs to change. And definitely we might be seeing that very, very soon coming in from SDC, because we know they're usually the type of team to reach out for excellence and fix issues when it's not going their way. So with that, anyway, coming back into the team that is currently in the 4th position, the NRC team. So this time it looks like their in-game leader is finally back. So let's see whether that's going to change anything, because so far, even without the in-game leader, they have been playing spectacularly well. But today is completely going to be the do or die situation for this team. Definitely want to be getting into that top 3, top 1 if they possibly can. Definitely very, very, very doable. They just need like 2 really good games, and they have won. They have managed to win 1 game in Sandhawk and then Irangal, but they still haven't managed to win a single game in Miramar. With that, TM7 taking a fight here, getting a 2-on-1 right there. So Renow is actually going to go down to the side of Mount Olympus, but the trade is there. Zegats goes down, Eddie pushing in. Is he going to be able to support Renow is the question. I don't think the rest of the team is anywhere close by. Yes, they are slowly closing in as far as we can see. And now Smoke's coming in to cover Renow. And with that, Zegats should get picked up. And we do see team number 23. I think STC, Tottenham might be pressuring him as well, because they are taking damage from inside while Bedu is in cover. So Bedu is able to heal up at the moment. But we can see Hightails and the rest of TM7 just trying to recollect everyone here. This is a huge fight. So the team that comes out on top here might get a pretty decent spot. But with that, Aksam actually pushing into Eddie. And Eddie might be able to win this 1v1, and yes, he is very easy with the AKM. And now Height is trying to finish off the kill, and Aksam is going to go down right there. So definitely not the play he was trying to make. The rest of the team still inside the house, so he was basically running into 4 players there, so not sure what that was about. But Eddie in the end getting 1 free kill, and now you can see them just trying to retreat and make sure they don't get third-partied, because that was definitely a location where they could have gotten third-partied from completely different angles. So very smart decision coming in from the side of TM7. So hopefully they can keep up this great performance that's coming out from them, especially in this map, because they've done so well during Miramar games in general. And with that, Mount Olympus losing 1 very important player, but definitely still a very winnable situation for them. I think the last Miramar game also that we had yesterday was won by them with only around 3 players left alive. I think in the end Mamata had to 1 versus 3, if I'm not mistaken, if I recall correctly. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, anyone that is here. So with that, Hightails looking to use anything that he can to his advantage, but with that I think Mount Olympus also might be backing off. So 187 slowly have been picking up the pace. Their increase in performance over the time period of this tournament has been very impressive, and they basically just like Numb Juice have been almost improving every single game. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they pull off this final day, at least on a positive note. I would be very happy if my team did manage to finish off on a positive note. Just have a good day. I mean, if you have a good day, that itself will be enough to carry you out into the next few tournaments and give you that confidence to keep on going. So with that, looks like it's going to be a 3-person vehicle right here, not what you usually see. And you can see Dilla just trying to take out a weapon right here, and one of the players actually running a laser sight, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, with that, it looks like he's trying to take shots at a team that is very far away, hasn't rendered in for us, but getting confirmation that it was Makpen from Hamis. So Hamis very gladly assisting us there, so thank you, Hamis. So with that, looks like they are going to be backing up a bit. So once again, just reminding everyone that I think Adil already mentioned that Lucif has come back with a new device as well. So a lot of players actually coming in with new devices, so Hunter and Lucif both. And with that, looks like they'll be looting a body here. Might be one of the players from Makpen here who they are currently looting. So just getting a little bit of loot here and there, and confirmation coming from Hami. So it is 1 player from Makpen, and Makpen after the first and second day, the third day was not a great day for them. I think the Sandhawk game was the only game where they got some decent amount of points because they were able to heal battle to the top 5. But so far, after those first 2 days of Magic, we're currently seeing it run out. I mean, maybe the mana pool is running empty for the side of Makpen. Maybe they can prove me wrong. Maybe they have an elixir plan for them. So as you can see, we'll be now taking a look at the side of AKATSUKI. And just reminding everyone that Makpen is currently in 3rd place with 147 points. AKATSUKI is currently 14th with 64. So definitely a long climb for them. But still, I think it might be a little bit difficult, to be honest, for them to get a really good spot in terms of getting into the top 5. I mean, top 5 is possible, but taking number 1 at this point, they would have to have some insane 3 games, and with all 3 have to be chicken dinners, I think. And with that, they were able to bring one down. So apparently, Mad also has a new phone. So everyone's buying new phones. If anyone else wants to buy a new phone, I would like one. Anyway, so with that, DVB Laconic losing his life there to Manu. Manu is going to be able to get a really nice kill right there. So he's going to be able to secure the first point for the side of AKATSUKI. AKATSUKI, after the first day of magic that we saw from them in the group stage, after that, they've been very quiet. But we do know that this team is really good. They play really well. Their coordination is pretty good, but they just have to work on their rotations. They need to work on like the decision making that they need to make in game so far seems to be what's holding them back a little bit, to be honest. So I mean, at this skill level, I'm pretty sure when they play casual games, they must be winning every single game that they play. But at this level, of course, I think, you know, there is definitely a few more decisions that they need to increase. But anyway, that Manu with a beautiful headshot there. Not sure what Nanu was doing. I don't think he was expecting Manu to have a M24 right there. So beautiful headshot there. And with that, the rush coming in from the side of Katsuki. And with that, Manu moving in alongside Heril as well. I don't think they spot out Iro here. Iro with a nice nade, going to deviate them to the left here. Definitely the spot they wanted to be, but Mars might be on top of it. Needs one more bullet to bring down the next player of DVB, and he's able to do it. And with that, 2 players on the side of DVB going to get taken down by AKATSUKI. Some big confidence coming out from them. And where is the other player? Vendetta is all the way in the back here. So with that, he might get pushed in. Actually, Mars is looking for this 1v1. Will he be able to get it though? I don't think they know that Vendetta is inside, so he might be able to surprise attack them here. But they are so far away that there is no line of sight for Vendetta to do anything. So with that, we do see Intensity driving to get some loot here. He's like, oh, you killed all of them. Okay, free loot for me. Thank you very much. And with that, now Numb Juice going up against the side of, I think 187 was it? Numb Juice is having a little bit of an engagement as well. So with that, looks like they are going up against the side of OPMF. So we do see Maori going down, but he's immediately going to get picked up by Musco here. So Musco also in a pretty decent position, but this nade might be dangerous. Let's see if he's going to get Musco. No, it does not. It actually does a decent amount of damage to him, but he's able to revive Maori with not too many issues. So Vendetta does manage to kill AKATSUKI Mad at the moment. So the Vendetta is trying to get the Vendetta against the side of AKATSUKI. Let's see whether he's able to do that 1-4 later. But in the meantime, we'll be taking a look at OPMF Spectrals, while right in OPMF Spectrals getting eliminated. So unlucky for them right there. So with that, their team is basically going to fall into a collapse. So with that, Numb Juice right now going up against the side of OPMF, smoking to make sure that they cover for the rest of the team, so they can back away and maybe reposition. But Guardian does get taken down. So the Guardian of the team currently is on his knees. But with that, OPMF making an aggressive push right here. Another smoke coming in, but bouncing off in the wrong direction. Will they be able to get the pickup onto Guardian is the question. With that, Tinam 16 on the left, on the right as well. So really good positioning coming in from the side of OPMS. They're able to get Nanu as well. So Manu also goes down, and so does Guardian. Both the kills going to get confirmed, and now they know where Aki is. Aki is going to get surrounded. Aki is going to get taken down. The Thompson once again coming into action, and Amasco going out in the open. Might get taken out from the left, but I don't think Wavy is looking to peek here. Wavy right now near the vehicle. He can get into it, reverse, and then try to get away from the side of team number 17 without waiting for them to push him one by one, because he'll have to peek at least 2 players at the same time. And with that, Maori with a beautiful coordination with Musco itself is able to bring down the entire side of Numb Juice. And with that, the side of DENO doing some driving stunts here. Suddenly we're playing Tony Hawk skateboarding, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, coming into the 3rd zone, looks like my request will not be fulfilled, because currently I wanted 50 players in the last few zones, but looks like it's going to be only 46 for the moment. And we do see Zion going down. So in the meantime, looks like DENO is in a little bit of trouble on a different side of the map. So as you can see, Ghosty was able to get away with his life, but I think it was the side of SDZ that was able to do the damage, and with that LND also getting into an engagement. So all the teams around are slowly getting into those fights that we usually see breaking out, and with that Ghost's vehicle is going to be lost. He's going to drop the smoke as well to make sure that he has some sort of cover, and now DENO, Lee and Fantastic need to try and do something to assist their teammate, or will they have to leave him behind is the question. They do see NRC also in the general area. I think they spotted me out, that's why he's scoping and just checking to see if anyone is in those compounds, in these houses that are close by to them. As you can see, NRC team also moving forward right now, looking to pressure the duo that move forward. If they knew that it was a duo, they could go with all 4 and probably get these 2 kills for free, but right now I don't think they have enough information to make that decision. So let's see if they're able to do it or not. I think they just played very, very safe. I think there's too much on the line for them to try and take a risk. And we have seen teams get 2 versus 4 before and 1 versus 4 before as well, while trying to get very, very aggressive. I think the examples, obviously, everyone knows. Snipe's 1 versus 4, as well as Numb Juice taking a 2-on-4 against Mount Olympus and coming out on top. So definitely can go the wrong way given the situation. So with that, NRC going to be playing it slow. And with that, we'll be coming into OPMF after their annihilation of the side of NNJ. They are now taking a look at the side of TM7, who are currently still holding the same location, and obviously you can see even Mount Olympus not moving from their previous location. But with that, looks like team number 17 OPMF are just trying to get into the zone. So I think once this zone closes, we'll finally see TM7 and Mount Olympus start rotating from here, because they don't want to be stuck outside of the zone and obviously have teams gatekeep them. We've seen top teams getting gatekept so many times, and with that, Maori is actually going to drive into the compound, and TM7 is in the general area. So I don't think they know. As long as TM7 doesn't make any sound, they can probably take OPMF by surprise. But you can hear TM7 Hightails just running around. So I'm pretty sure these players know that he's in the general area right now. And with that, Maori also making some noise. So Team 11 right now needs to be on high alert, because if there is a big engagement here, there is a chance that if Mount Olympus want to get more points, they start rushing in and trying to clean up the kills once this engagement starts. So let's see if they're able to do it, or whether they play it slowly, or what kind of situation we will be getting ourselves into. So zone is closed. All 3 of these teams need to rotate. So the team that hangs back the longest time will definitely have more opportunities to get knocks, but they need to make a quick decision. Usually teams at this point, they are already rotating, but as you can see, Mupu also staying in the zone just to be able to have this high ground angle onto anyone who might be near the bell tower. So with that, Dage once again moving forward. Mount Olympus, they've done the smart thing. They've started rotating already. They basically want to secure a spot for them in the next zone without having to lose casualties. I mean, they already lost Aksam, if I'm not mistaken, so definitely don't want to lose anyone else. And with that, Makpen Pasta is able to bring down Dila. So LND versus Makpen also going on currently. And with that, well, looking at the chef himself, Makpen Pasta. So with that, we do see Lucid going down as well, this time to Tharu. So team number 25 third parting from all the way in the back, but team number 25 also getting pressured. You can see SDMZ just being able to get XC, and right now I think if Makpen is paying attention to all the sounds that's going around them, I don't think they know that they're in a really bad spot. I mean, they should know that they're in a really bad spot, and they might be looking to rotate at the moment. So with that, we can see SDMZ Psycho taking a little bit of shots here. Tap fire coming in from Momo. Great stuff coming in from him. And with that, Tharu almost completely dead right there, but he's able to get picked up. He's going to be healing right now, popping a medkit, and while the rest of Makpen also looking in that general direction. We did see Elusio going down to one of the players from LND, so definitely trying to get revenge right there. And TM7 right now getting a kill onto one of the players from OPMF as well. Hasn't confirmed the kill as of yet, so he's probably very low and he's just trying to pop a medkit or something. So a lot of action happening all over the place at the moment, and with that, Pelzang just trying to get rid of that vehicle there. It should probably have gone up in flames at the moment, because you can see Samita using it as cover. I don't think usually players would be using this as cover if it's that close to going off. And with that, Orpheus is able to bring down one of the players, Dage, on the side of TM7. So TM7 with 2 more players left. I'm not sure whether they got the pickup on the other player, but with the LND, Samita and Aladdin, let's see whether he can use one of his wishes to wish for a chicken dinner in this game, Aladdin, and maybe find his Jasmine as well in the meantime. But with that, LND in a lot of trouble, and we can see Tharu once again just running out in the open, taking a lot of damage, but not getting taken down. He does have Cruz left alive as well. He's going to be playing this very safe location right now in the zone and trying to play position for his team. So team number 22, as you can see, SDMZ also starting to rotate right now. They don't want to deal with all that hassle, all that chaos that they were seeing. And with that, Psycho, he was trying for the kill there, but in the end, Cruz, he does manage to re-peek and get the kill there. Beautiful spray coming in from him. So I think he was trying to nade someone from the side of NRC, if I'm not mistaken. But with that, Sam and Deadshot way too far away to try and help him out even. So with that, Cruz going to be marking it. Deadshot making his way, trying to assist his teammate, but the shots were not on point. So Deadshot is able to make it to his teammate and is immediately going to start getting the revive. So I don't think Cruz can move aggressively forward here because there is one more player on the side of SDMZ just covering that, and with that definitely don't want to be losing another player for free. So if they can do something about it, they're 100% going to do something about it. But with that, the vehicle is not usable anymore, and we can see Sam just trying to get rid of Makpen's buggy's tires right there, but he only has the angle for one. With that, sees Aladdin as well, takes a shot right there, but not going to connect. A little bit optimistic on that shot for sure. And with that, Makpen Pasta and the rest of the team are going to be heading downhill and into the zone. So with that, a little bit of a stalemate. We can see Amare also bringing down Momo while he was rotating. So with that, Momo losing his life right there to the vehicle blast, and with that, Pelzang is going to be the final player left alive on the side of Makpen, and with that, ISSL doing some damage to the side of AKATSUKI, and one of the players from NRC also having gone down, and now Opex. Let's see whether they can do a back-to-back chicken dinner right now. So that is the prediction coming in from Hamiz, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see whether they're able to do it. Right now, they've been very, very quiet. They played a very safe game, and with that, they have come into the end game. So the fifth zone is about to close. They have a spot in the zone right now. They have a lot of teams that they can gatekeep, but a lot of chances of getting third-partied as well. So with that, Alion is going to be looking to basically get together with the rest of his team. We know that this man is amazing with nades, and I really want to see his skill and potential with his weapons as well. Obviously, he definitely has it because otherwise he would be at this level if he isn't. But anyway, with that, we're getting into the late game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely the most exciting part of the grand final. So this is game 2 of the final day here in the grand final. So with that, XC Cruz now looking for an opportunity to get into his buggy and start rotating, but will he be able to is the question. And with that, Alion now with the mini 14 looking around, he knows that there are many teams outside of the zone. Makpen Pelzan is the final one left alive for their team, and you can see a bullet just whizzing past his head right there. I think it was DENO Lee trying to take that shot, and fantastic also on the high ground. Beautiful shots coming in from Alion. Alion is able to get that knock, but he won't be able to get the kill is the problem. And we do see SDZ also taking a few engagements here and there. Not exactly sure what's happening in their situation, but with that, the NRC team now pushing in. They have a location right now, but they need to deal with one of the players that is currently close by actually. So it's right there, right behind him. The player is right behind them. With that, we do see OPMF Moscow going down. He's going to get killed there. So pressure coming in from the zone. NRC Esports finally getting eliminated. So Aladdin not being able to rub his magic lamp to get a wish right there. And with that, we do see Opex Hunter on the high ground. So NRC should know that there is quite a few teams surrounding them. How are they going to get into the next zone? So with that, we do see Mount Olympus also looking for a little bit of an engagement with the last player from OPMF, if I'm not mistaken. And with that, a beautiful nade coming in from Susti. And Maori actually goes down to his own nade there. So really unfortunate. I think his entire team got killed off. So that's going to be the OPMF team also getting completely wiped, I believe. And with that, we do see ISSL in the distance as well. They also need to try and rotate into the zone as of right now. They only have about 30 seconds to do it. And now Opex is currently trying to gatekeep the side of NRC, but they all need to rotate into the zone. And guess what? It looks like ISSL has the best zone right now, because even though everything else is in the open, all ISSL need to do is move a little bit forward. And right now we can see Amare moving forward there, but he's going to run into Pelzan. Pelzan is going to get that kill with the MK14. There was no chance for Amare right there. Amare might get killed off. Pelzan might try to commit and go for the confirmation kill right there, but NRC Susi goes down. Pablo goes down. So a lot of assistance coming in from the side of Opex as far as we can see. So Toxin is able to get Amare with the vehicle explosion, but with that, NRC probably going to lose their entire life here. And with that, they do. So that is going to be NRC going down, but with that, they need to basically get rid of this buggy or blow it up or something. I think this is already blown up, might be a spectator bug. So with that, we have Opex finally getting into the zone. A great opportunity created by them, just waiting for the right situation, and they basically managed to eliminate Makpen as well as NRC there. NRC obviously just getting a little bit more ahead, and with that, Mount Olympus also making the rotations. We do see Eddie slowly bleeding out, but he's going to be using medkits. So I think TM7 once again going for that medkit strategy, and with that, one of the players from Opex going down as well. And now AKATSUKI Heril getting held back by Mamata. The Lankan elephant is going to be stomping on the side of AKATSUKI, and AKATSUKI is going to get fully eliminated here. And guess what? The zone once again goes to the side of ISSL, ladies and gentlemen. And Opex losing one more of their players. They're going to get the knock. They're going to be able to get him revived here. So it's final 4 teams at the moment. So we have Mount Olympus, ISSL, Opex, and we have TM7 going with that heal battle. I think Eddie this time is going to be the perpetrator. Last time it was obvious with around 50, but with that, a beautiful spray coming in. But Zegats actually dies because the vehicle took damage from hitting the object right there. So he actually didn't get the kill off for Lucifer. So definitely a chance right there going down and wasted. So with that, it's basically a 4 on 4-on-2-on-3 situation right here in the zone at least. So last 4 teams once again, and we do see Aksan going down this time. So actually SDC also is live, that which means I think TM7 got eliminated. So Torta right now, the solo player from the side of SDC. Once again, can this man make a difference though? He has a huge mountain to climb right now, but obviously it's only flat ground, even though it's Miramar and it's all mountain. But suddenly we are expecting a flat ground fight here. Now he has a chance here, but ISSL, as we can see, Azwin is just going to put a dent on that opportunity. So with that, Torta is going to get eliminated, which means STC is going to be in 4th place. So now it's between Bedo, from Mount Olympus, and we have the team from Opex as well. So ISSL definitely having a bonus here with all of their players alive. I do believe Opex has some casualties. They have one player who has gone down, and with that, ISSL with the free rotations right now. Can Toxic bring someone down is the question. I think he might be able to spot Azwin with the 3rd-person view of things, and with that, Mount Olympus, Bedo is going to be looking for that hill battle as well. We can see him outside the zone. ISSL minutes move in, and they do manage to get that first initial knock. The smokes are there to help them out, but Azwin does go down here, and with that, the Mamata as well as I believe it's Lucifer who's right there with him. Yes, it is. So those two are definitely alive. So let's see. With that, Toxin finally getting revived right here. Hunter taking a decent amount of damage as well. So once again, we're seeing Opex in the top 2 situation. This is probably the 3rd match in a row where they've been there. Even yesterday, they were in 2nd place when they lost to NRC in the Erangel match. So let's see whether this time they can come back and make it a number 1 spot. So definitely the teams that were predicted coming into the top 2 situation. It's a 3 versus 3 situation with, I think it looks like no one's advantage, to be honest, and we might see Bedo going down. Yes, Bedo finally dies. So with that, Mount Olympus is going to finish in 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. So the final 2 teams, who's going to take the victory? Is it going to be ISSL or is it going to be Opex? And we can see Lucifer taking a lot of damage. He's going to get taken down by Unknown. So with that, they do have one of the players. Jimmy is positioned right now to be able to get that kill, and now they need to know, they know Unknown's location, and they do see Toxin as well. Toxin is 100% going to go down. Beautiful stuff coming in from Mamata right there. Once again, taking a brunt of the work, but in the end, I think Opex took the victory there because one of the nades did manage to kill 2. I'm not 100% sure what happened at the end. I think one nade took out both Jimmy and Lucifer, and Mamata died in the end while trying to rotate to the zone. We did see the final kill going, I think, Opex's side. So that is, so Unknown getting the confirmation kill in the end. So that is going to be Opex getting back-to-back dinners. So with that, yes, Hamiz is right again. So definitely not something you expected going in for back-to-back chicken there. And definitely, I think the first time that there was a back-to-back chicken in the grand final, if I'm not mistaken, out of all the games that we've seen.
It was first. It was NRC on day 1. They got the back-to-back chicken dinner, and now it's gonna be. And then it was Makpen in day 2, and now in day 4 we are having a back-to-back chicken dinner coming in from RGC Opex. So this might actually be the most awaited comeback, but RGC Opex not having much kills from this, so there's going to be a little shortage on kill points. They just have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kills, and that's going to be 15 for the chicken dinner. So I think they'll be boosting into the table. I think top 3 positions if I'm not wrong, but I don't know how Makpen was lasting. But ISSL on the other hand side might be actually contesting for the table top position. They have come into 2nd place, 12 points plus that 4 points. It's going to be 16. So no, they're still in 2nd place according to my calculations. So TM7 still in that top position, but they'll have a really tough 2 matches to hold it down. I wonder who's going to be that champion. Will it be that Maldivian team? Will it be Opex in the comeback? I just dropped a message today saying, will Opex be able to come back today, or will TM7 be able to hold their ground, or will Makpen and ISSL take over the 1st position? So NRC on the other hand side also, they had a huge amount of kills. I think they did not survive till the end to see how the match went through. Yep, they were in 8th place. They had 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kills on the board for them, for NRC alone. But 8th place, that's going to be really not enough with the placement. But they had the kills, so let's see how the tables have turned in terms of them. I think TM7 only right now not having such a good day. 2 matches gone bad, but these guys, we know Eddie. He's known to come back from these crucial situations. He might actually get a chicken dinner and shut my face out. But let's see. I'm hoping. I'm not going to say who is supposed to be the champion. I'm just saying everyone deserves to be the champion. So right now you have done so much of hard work. Definitely TM7 bringing so much of points, racking up so many chicken dinners. They have done so much. So well-deserved champion. But who knows? ISSL might take over them. RGC Opex might give the comeback. So I'm just gonna wait till the matches are over. So we'll be back with the third match. That's gonna be stand up. So stay tuned, guys. RGC Opex with the double chicken dinner coming back into the game finally after 2 bad days. Let's not forget they were at the bottom of the table, Dhaka, right at the bottom, and now they are climbing all the way up. So we'll be back shortly.
Switch to the best internet experience in Maldives. Because it's not fun when your internet's slow. Have less buffering, more fun.
so the final day of South Asia Wildcard Pro League. So this might be the actual last day that you're seeing Daka's face and my face, two pretty faces on the stream. This is the last and final thing. Yeah, okay. Maybe you'll be seeing in future, but today might be the last day of South Asia Wildcard Pro League. So definitely you'll be seeing in future. Daka is clueless right now what just happened. But yeah, Daka, definitely you will be maybe casting future tournaments as well. So yeah. So let's see how it goes.
That's my only talent. Quite as well, right?
Yeah, so with that, we'll be seeing how the Sanok match is going to go. So right now, RGC Opex with double chicken dinner. So definitely a turn of the tables is there. Not much, maybe similar. Maybe the first, second and third still the same. But RGC Opex all the way from, what was it, 13th position. Daka, can you remember the Erangel match you casted? And you were like, surprising to see RGC Opex
Yes,
in 13th. Yeah, exactly. So 13th all the way to, let's see how well they have climbed up in the table. With that, we have the Sanok match going in, the smallest map. So we're going to see a lot of early fights. And some of the teams who are at the bottom right now, they know it's only 2 matches remaining. So might as well go and cause some trouble to some teams that might actually go in the minds of some teams. Definitely, I gave a pre-warning to all the teams before the matches start. So expect the unexpected in today as the final day is here, Daka.
Yeah, I think the most picked up item in Sanok is going to be the medkit. We'll probably see another team pick up 50 medkits and start using it after yesterday's little episode. But anyway, with that, let's go into the quick predictions and check out how things are going to work out. So, Adil, I think you have already given in your prediction. You said ISSL. So with that, I think our friend Hamiz is going to be going with Opex again, or are you going to go for a different team? Okay, so this time looks like Hamiz is going to be going with TM7. So who should I put my money on is the question. Anyway, so I think I am going to go with Opex in this game. I want to see a triple chicken dinner. You know, it has to be done. So I want to see a triple chicken dinner. I want to see the comeback story. So I think I'm going to go with Opex in the Sanok game as well. So let's see how they're going to do. And with that already very, very early run in here, it's going to be OPMF taking on the side of Makpen here in what seems to be like Heartin. So let's see. Oh, beautiful angle right there coming in from Mupu, but not able to connect with anything. I think he was expecting someone to come and peek from there, and he was pre-firing it. So definitely a great game sense there. But in the end, unfortunately, no one really peeking, and that's a beautiful AKM skin actually. So with that, Mobo has the AKM UMP combination. So let's see if he's able to do some damage. But the thing is, he doesn't have a vest, he doesn't have a helmet, which means he goes down very, very fast. And with that, Illusio going down first. So Masco going to be the player to draw first blood here in Sanok, coming into the third game of the grand final. So with that, the rest of team number 17 playing very, very safe, because one bullet is all it takes to take them down. So with that, Illusio trying to basically crawl his way all the way to Pasta. And you can see Masco with the AKM, he turned into a 3. He needs to get this kill here. I think it would have been a better option for him there to maybe tap fire and try to get the kill. But Illusio still having a very good chance of getting picked up. Momo coming in to create a little bit of pressure, but Maori getting Pelzang and killing him off completely. So right now, Makpen, the team that was dominating day number 1 and day number 2, right now struggling like crazy, and Masco is going to be able to get another kill. And what happened to Makpen in the last 2 days, I don't know, but I guess it was the pressure of getting to that top spot and trying to hold it. I'm not 100% sure, but they are definitely not playing like how they were. I mean, they were on top of their game in the first initial 2 games, but with pressure comes this kind of performances, so I don't think they'll be too happy about the performance, especially if they do get eliminated here. Illusio, in the end, the first player to go down, was somehow saved by Pasta, but Pelzang and the other player definitely not going to be too happy about getting eliminated there. So really unfortunate. But with that, as you can see, Masco is still running around without a helmet even, so still very doable in terms of getting that 1 versus 4. Depending on the weapons that they have. So even the 2 versus 4 is still very, very possible. So with that, Mount Olympus, Aksam getting a knock onto Amare here. So the battle at boot camp is also underway between Mount Olympus and NRC. And as you can see, NRC also bringing down Zagats at the moment. So some great stuff happening all over in Sanok, and definitely some interesting fights. So right now, Makpen definitely suffering, as you can see, the loss of their 2 friends, so and their 2 teammates. But with that, we are going to be coming into this into boot camp, and with that, NRC doing some heavy damage. They only have Beidou left here, and Beidou in the end does get taken down by Amare, who just got revived. So with that, NRC actually clear out Mount Olympus here in boot camp, with all 4 of their members still alive. So great stuff coming out from the side of NRC, and Mount Olympus once again is going to be your first team to get eliminated. And I'm very surprised. I mean, Mount Olympus's performance has been so rocky. It has been like up and down. Like some games they just have amazing games, and even the chicken dinner that they got was a really impressive one, which wasn't easy by any means at in Miramar yesterday actually. So I'm surprised to see this happen. I mean, yesterday also after they won the very next game, I mean not the very next game, the last game on Erangel, they were the first team to get eliminated by TM7. So I'm very surprised by their inconsistency at the moment. So with that, I think they can pick it up in the next game anyway, so let's see if they're able to or not. But with that, 187 currently looking at the side of LND. I think they spotted out Dila here. They're pushing forward, not too much in terms of cover to work with also. So if he gets stuck here, if he starts shooting too early, Aladdin does spot him out, so now he's stuck here. Aladdin might go down. So beautiful cover fire coming in from Thuli. Thuli is able to clear Aladdin. Where is the rest of his team though? Is there anyone to cover him? I don't think so. So with that, you can see him pushing forward, and he's trying to get the finish onto Aladdin, and he should be able to easily get it here. Aladdin should be bleeding out very soon, and with that, Lucif missing the opportunity there to bring down Viper. Might be due to the new device here, might not be used to it, might not have the same sensitivity. The gyro might be different. So with that, let's see if they're able to do anything. Dila and Lucif are going to be the players taking on Viper at the moment, and with that, Lucif does finally go down to Hite there in there. So unfortunate for him, he gets cleaned out. So LND in a lot of trouble here after doing really well. The last day they seem to be struggling quite a bit, so they might have to leave the rest of their players. Even Dila going down at the moment. So one more player left alive on the side of LND. So LND in quite a bit of trouble right now, and with that, we do see Samita, and he's just going to be like, okay guys, I can't save you, so I'm just going to play for placement. I'm going to play alone. There's going to be a lot of pressure on him to be safe and be protected. So let's see whether he's going to be able to do it or not. Definitely need the points, so anything that they can add on to the current total that they have is going to help. So let's see how long Samita is going to be able to hold out. And with that, we'll be coming into the side of DBB, who are currently rotating towards boot camp after clearing up the area just above Painan. So let's see if they're able to do some damage, or will NRC claim their next 4 victims is the question. So the DBB team up and down performance once again. Yes, I mean today also during the Miramar game they did really well initially, and then died like to the next team that they ran into. So basically their positioning is what they need to work on, and their decisions to whether they want to take fights in that moment or not, and just basically knowing when to engage and when to back off. I think that's the biggest issue right now in terms of how they've been playing, and just looking into their gameplay a little bit. They need to just figure out what kind of fights they want to take, because right now the type of fights that they take, some when they work out, they basically clear them out really fast, and the other type of fights is just like when they're in really bad positions, they decide to take fights, and that's never the good thing. So all they need to do is just kind of break down their gameplay a little bit, and they'll be able to find those little flaws that can elevate their gameplay to the next level. And with that, NRC currently not even aware of the presence from the side of DB. Let's see whether they ever be able to take NRC by surprise. And with that, we do have Snipey making a return, and I think this is going to have a huge impact on the side of SDZ, having Snipey back. I mean, like I said, he was the anchor of the team for sure. So not saying anything against Insanity, I believe was his name. But I think Snipey just overall in this tournament has been that anchor point for the side of SDZ. So with that, the rest of the team seems to have loaded up. Mifzal is also currently looking. He does have love using this 4-scope whenever he gets the opportunity, but obviously he does quick scope switch whenever he gets the opportunity. And with that, Height is right now looking for any chance that he has. So looks like TM7 Eddie is just using emotes to try and dodge bullets right now, showing off a little bit, jumping over the window at the moment. So he might have to pay for this sometimes. I mean, sometimes you never know. You know, one lucky shot is all it takes. So you know, anything can happen. But with that, Eddie just showing off a little bit, you know, just enjoying the game. And this is end of the day, this is what matters, right? It doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It's just as long as you enjoy it, because if you're going to do it as your career, if you don't enjoy it, at some point you're going to be like, why am I going through all this? Why am I doing all this? So you know, you need to have fun when you get the opportunity. And it's very nice to see Eddie just, you know, being like, when you know that the team is in this kind of atmosphere, you know that they're a good team. So no matter how much pressure they're under, if they know and they're enjoying the time playing the tournament. I think that's all that, that itself plays a huge part, and I think that's definitely coming through from the experience and basically the bond between the side of TM7. So let's see whether they're able to hold on to their number one spot. There are quite a few piranhas now swimming in the sea looking for their number one spots. With that, NRC Hazan now running out in the open, and with that, Hero might be able to finally make a little bit of a dent onto Hazan here. I don't think he has an idea. He is checking the left side though, but with that, not being too sure. Now they're going to be running out in the open. I don't think they know that team number 18 is currently in the general area, so they're completely spread out as well. So I think Susli was able to spot someone. And that's why they're suddenly turning back. So with that, Hazan and Susi are going to be running into cover right now. So DVB losing a chance right there, and Pablo making the run out in the open. Very surprising actually. So sometimes that if they had a scope on the side of DVB, maybe we would have seen Pablo going down with some tap fire shots. I mean, you can never be sure with these players. We've seen some amazing spray downs. I mean, if you can recall the final Erangel game from yesterday, where TM7 was just spraying people in vehicles from like 200 meters away. It was definitely crazy. So with that, we'll be coming into the side of Opex, currently on the back of a double chicken dinner. Is this going to be the mega comeback coming out from Opex here? So definitely the story you want to see, from 13th place yesterday, from 13th place to 4th place today. So just talk about an amazing spirit and amazing willpower coming out from the side of Opex, and Unknown definitely leading his team really well today. So hopefully they can keep this momentum and carry it on for this game as well as the next. And if they're able to do so, we might see the Titans falling over. We might even be able to feel it and hear it. Who knows? But anyway, with that, Toxin taking a look at the moment, just trying to scout out to see if they can get any sort of knocks or kills. But with that, someone count all the medkits that they have. So I think one player had 6, Toxin has 3. Looks like Alune has 6 and Unknown has 5. Okay, so there's quite a few. Okay, so already I think that's about 3, 6, 5. That's 14 medkits already with them. So as long as they don't have to, as long as they're not forced to use it, we might be seeing we'll call it the TM7 tactic. I mean, it's obviously not the TM7 tactic, but TM7, I'm pretty sure, I think that has to be the largest amount of medkits I've seen in a heat battle ever. So anyway, with that, we'll be coming back into the game, and Opex Toxin currently looking at the side of DENO. I don't think they spotted him out at the moment. They know that NRC, or I think it was NRC, or who was it? I think there was it was NRC actually. No, it wasn't. This is STZ. I'm wearing a completely different side. Okay, I'm not sure which team I saw because it's the same black font. But anyway, with that, Mifzal. Okay, so it was DENO. Thank you so much, Hamiz. So just luckily we have Hamiz to assist us. Anyway, with that, STZ Mifzal this time taking a look at the side of NRC once again. So looks like they were able to avoid DVB. They do have their 4 kills right now. So with that, NRC also in the general area. So I mean, we can see now from the positioning, they were the ones who were initially, I think, firing at the player from the side of Opex. So with that, we do have DENO close by. We have NRC. We do have SDZ also in the general area. I think all these players think that maybe the zone might be closing in on this area. So with that, time has definitely flown in this game. I'm not sure whether it's because Sanok is the smallest map or what, but it's already 3 zones in and 30 seconds for the next one to start as well. So definitely some exciting stuff, and very excited to see how many teams are going to be alive by the end. So right now only 1 team has been eliminated. There is still 15 teams alive, ladies and gentlemen. I think from the 4th zone onwards, things are going to get crazy. So definitely going to be looking forward to that. So with that, Susli right now trying to look for a good position for his team. I mean, they're in a little bit of an awkward spot, if I'm not being honest. A very awkward spot in open area. This is just outside boot camp, where the lake is. So from the lake on the right, not the ocean looking place, the lake. There's like a muddy lake that looks like a farmer's crop field. So anyway, with that, Tharu going to be rotating in as well. I think he spotted out one of the players from the side of Numb. So it's Xtreme Club this time in 9th place overall. So as you can see, the points right there. So with that, let's see if they are able to do anything. I mean, right now the magic is all in the hands of Opex, and with that, we do see Renow starting the action right here, being able to bring down Mahu. So which means there is a chance that XC might run into TM7 as well. So Renow right now trying to confirm his kill. Beautiful spray coming in from him. So with that 4 scope and the M4, obviously the combination you want to be be running for sure. Definitely the most least resistance in case of recall anyway. And with that, we can see the rest of the team trying to go and assist and maybe try to gather up the positioning to try and pick up the player from the side of NNJ. But as you can see, XC Taru also looking for an opportunity. So if NNJ basically make even one mistake, we can see them going down. So you can see K-Man trying to get to Mahu, but Taru is basically holding him prisoner at the moment. And Guardian is on the right, but he can't be spotted out just because of the foliage coming in from the trees. And with that, Aki on the completely opposite side there. And with that, slowly, Mahu is going to start bleeding out. They don't even have a vehicle or something to try and rush into him and try to save him. So they're really stuck in a very, very difficult spot right now. And with that, Taru is going to make his exit. They need to start rotating as well. As you can see, they are not in the zone. So with this zone closing in, TM7 now finally gets the kill onto the player from NNJ. But right now, NNJ getting third party from almost everywhere. So hopefully, the Xtreme Club leave them alone. But as you can see, STC doing some damage to the side of NRC, Amare and Pablo both going down. And Mirzal now looking for the opportunities. Even Opex on the high ground right there. Will they start converging onto the side of NRC? And if that does happen, STC will be in a really, really bad spot because Opex will be having the high ground. And Opex is not a team you want to be giving the high ground to. And with that, looks like everyone is getting picked up. I don't think Amre is going to be picked up at the moment. So with that, Hazard taking the risk here, going in with the buggy, and he's going to be throwing away his life. Like they're trying to take the risk here. I think the path or the route he took to try and get to Amre was definitely not the best route, to be honest. And with that, Mifsal knows that he has a few free kills here. All he has to do is make sure that they don't get close enough and they don't get the revive. So Amre should be bleeding out very, very soon. So Mifsal gets his initial kill, and now it's going to be Susti and Pablo after a very good start on the side of NRC. Suddenly, disaster strikes, and with that, Mifsal, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, coming out in the open to spray. Maybe if he had gotten to the cover and then started peeking and firing, might have been a better option. But with that, the J getting pressured by the side of Opex, or no, it's actually team number 22 that is going to be pressuring them, and Susti also goes down in the meantime. So NRC now with their final player, which is going to be Pablo. Pablo might be in a lot of trouble right now. As far as you can see, he's taking a little bit of damage. He's getting sprayed down as well. So STC trying to assist, but Mifsal going down for free. J also going down for pretty much free, and SDMZ also securing one kill at least. So Tota and Snipey once again the only two players left alive on the side of STZ. Will it be another lonely day for Tota here, who has to kind of survive with just himself? I mean, that's been the trend so far. But with that, Pablo moving forward, he might be able to grab Hazan here. I don't think STZ is paying attention, so might be a free revive. So Hazan, if he's able to get picked up here, definitely a huge thing for the side of NRC. Better than having one solo player, so they're going to be able to play with at least two for the moment. And we do see TM7 driving away out in the open, making sure to cross paths with most of these teams. And I don't think stopping here is going to be the best option. So it's going to be Renau as well as, I can't see the other name, it's a little bit low, it's Hightes. So both of them are going to be able to make it in. And with that, we do see Eddie going down, I mean Kara going down, Eddie taking a lot of damage. And this is why you don't use scooters in Sandok. Definitely not the best opportunity, the best option. And with that, they do go down. So I think Kara is definitely going to be losing his life. But in the end of the day, they were able to get into the zone, and that's what matters. And with that, once again, the rematch we do see. So it's going to be TM7 going up against STZ, but Eddie getting taken out by one of the players from SDMZ. So with that, NRC Esports also getting eliminated here. Not exactly sure who they got eliminated to. It might have been a completely different team passing by. And with that, we do see one of the players from ISSL right now looking to face off against players from DVB who retreated from basically boot camp. So let's see if Nate coming in from Azwin, is he going to connect? A Molotov also coming in. With that, he's moving to the left side here. Doesn't have too much cover to work with. He can chill and wait here until the Molotov goes away, and then probably he might be looking to move. But I think the best thing to do right now is move back, because it's easier to throw nades much further when you're throwing it to the low ground from the hill than you're throwing it up to the high ground, obviously. So right now, ISL in a very, very difficult spot. So not the position you want to be in. The moment this zone closes, definitely they won't be getting the zone's luck, obviously. So they'll need to rotate. And right now, DVB definitely be calling the shots on whether the ISSL team is going to be able to pass or not. And ISSL need all the points that they can get currently, because if they get stuck here, if they get eliminated here, it's going to be a huge detriment to the points that they can get. So with that, Hightes getting a few knocks here also. So TM7 also getting into a little bit of action. So let's see whether they're able to do anything right now. As far as I know, they've lost two other players. I'm not sure whether they're able to pick up Eddie in the meantime. So Lucifer moving to the right. So I think Nano is able to basically the third person checks and see where all these players are. So looks like he sees and confirms all four of the players from the side of ISSL. And whoa! Talk about return fire coming in from Jimmy. He definitely was pre-aiming that, and he was able to bring down Nano here. Nades now following up. Will they be able to get the follow-up kill? Smokes on Nades. Nades are coming in right now from the side of ISSL, and Nano does get taken out. And now DVB with a huge mistake. They've given ISSL ground to climb up here to the high ground and start contesting them and get into the zone. And all on the back of a beautiful spray coming in from Jimmy right here. So pre-fire coming in from Vendetta. Vendetta not spotting out the side of ISSL yet. Another beautiful nade forcing Vendetta to the right. I think with that he needs to move to the left as well. You can see him just pre-firing everything, and with that ISSL are getting very, very aggressive, because if they don't, they're going to get in a stuck in a very difficult position. With that, Vendetta, Lucifer actually going down quite easily, and Azmin also. So ISSL losing 2 of their players. Where is the backup right now? Jimmy and Mamata not able to do anything, and with that STC is also doing some damage to the side of NNJ. Can they confirm these kills are the questions. Vendetta with the high ground right now has the angle, and Mamata also goes down. The Lankan Elephant goes down as well. So ISSL, this might be the first game where they get eliminated so soon after having such consistent performances. And with that, DVB right now on fire. So with the positioning, we were talking about them having the better positioning and how ISSL shouldn't be taking this fight, but they weren't good enough in terms of teamwork there to overcome the situation. With that, they leave that last player on the side of ISSL alive, and they're going to start rotating because they don't want to deal with the zone. And with that, Opex right now with all 4 other players going up against the side of OPMF, unknown, getting revived here. The nade, taking a little bit of damage from the nade. With that, Alion able to bring down some of the players from the side of TM7 as well. You can see OPMF Moscow being able to kill 1 player from TM7. So a lot of damage being done all over to these properties, as you can see. Toto also brings down the, I think, last player on the side of Numb Juice. Guardian is going to be the one that goes down. And now OPMF on the right side and on the left side as well. So OPMF with a pretty decent positioning, and we might see OPX Hunter actually go down here. Beautiful molly coming out there. Not sure it does connect though. So he's going to be able to burn off Moscow's face right there. So he's going to burn alive. He's going to rot in hell at the moment. And with that, Opex, Unknown and the rest of the team, where are they going to position themselves? They're stuck in a really bad spot, and this door is going to be closing in another 10 seconds. And guess what? DENO will be having the angle to deal with them. And once again, we do see more mollies coming out here. Definitely something that they can abuse, but the team on the high ground definitely having superior positioning as far as we can see. And now Opex Hunter trying to move around. Can he get to the high ground is the question. We can see, oh, beautiful pre-fire there, being able to bring down one of the players from OPMF. But with that 187, Viper is going to be put an end to the side of Opex. So Opex, that triple chicken dinner fail chances are going to be going down the drain right there. So Viper is going to get eliminated as well. And with that, Jimmy now trying to slowly make his way into the zone. As you can see, he does have quite a few medkits to work with. He has another 7 more to go, so definitely can get some points at least by healing in the zone right now. And with that, Heril right now spraying down the side of SDMZ, who have taken the high ground and who are in a very, very strong position as long as they don't overexpose themselves, and gives the side of AKATSUKI some time to basically take the high ground. And with that, on the left also we do see the DVB team holding in, and with that we do see the confirmation of RGC Opex getting eliminated in 7th place with 5 kills, and then NRC Esports getting eliminated almost immediately in 6th place. So with that, Vendetta going on a little bit of a killing spree. SDMZ losing one of their players right now, and with that, Heril is going to be reviving intensity. So right now AKATSUKI needs to find some kills as well. So with that, a chance does show itself. So SDMC Sam goes down, but I think Fool might be able to definitely revive him. And with that, DVB should have an idea of where they are going to be. And with that, once again stops the revive to try and get the kills here. The final player for the side of SDMC is going to be Fool, and we can see DENO losing Fantastic as well as Intensity. Ghosty, and we do see Lee. I think he's also going to be going for that heal battle. And with that, ISSL also finally, I think, getting into the top. No, the top 4 is not here. So ISSL have gotten eliminated somewhere else. So DVB, it's going to be DVB, AKATSUKI, DENO, as well as SDMZ. So 4 teams that no one predicted to be in the final zone. Definitely something completely different happening in this 3rd game of the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to take the chicken dinner home right now? So Lee is in the open. He's going to die out almost immediately. So great stuff coming in from DVB once again. So they have overall 9 kills right now with 3 members on their team. So if they can finish off Fool here, they basically have a free 3 versus 4 here. Actually, it's a 3 versus 4 because AKATSUKI actually have all 4 of their members left alive. So who's going to take the win is the question. The high ground is on the side of DVB, and with that we do see Fool having to rotate in, and he's going to be isolated here by the side of DVB. And you can see Hero also going down, and that means it will give a chance for AKATSUKI to move up. And we do see AKATSUKI Mad finally finishing off Fool's life here. So the Fool's errand right now he was running, and with that, AKATSUKI with the numbers advantage, how are they going to do this? Can they defeat DVB, who's on the high ground right now? Nades also coming in, smoke also going to be used. So let's see if these nades are going to be good enough. So with that, the first one he's going to be impairing their hearing, and the second and third obviously will be falling in very, very silently. So Vendetta needs to be very careful, but the nades weren't placed really well. As far as you can see, he was just basically trying to throw it as high as possible, and with that, the zone has gone the way of AKATSUKI Manu at the moment, and they all need to run out in the open. So this might give a really good opportunity for the side of AKATSUKI to close out this game. And we do see a beautiful nade coming in from Laconic to kill off Mad, to knock off Mad at least at the moment, and making it a 3 versus 3. 3 instead of a 4 versus 3. And with that, more pre-fires coming in from Vendetta, holding a very tight angle as far as you can see. Can they add any more kills to their name here with 1 more second to go? Why are they peeking? I don't know why the side of AKATSUKI is peeking, but with that, Hero is able to get the knock on to Murno as well. So with that, one more player left alive on the side of AKATSUKI. He's trying to get the revive right now onto Marth, it looks like, and with that, he's able to do it very, very safely. And with that, he gets the turnaround well, and DVP with the 3 versus 4 situation is able to take the Chicken Dinner with a 13 kill Chicken Dinner. And we were talking about their positioning and how they are a good team, and definitely a well-deserved, unexpected Chicken Dinner coming in from them. So great stuff, great performance. Overall, 13 kills with the Chicken Dinner as well. So they'll be taking home quite a bit of points right there. So I don't think that was the outcome anyone expected coming into the Sandhawk game.
Yep, with that, I think we also saw TM7 going down in the early game and ISSL healing their way all the way to 5th place. So it's going to be something else when we see the points table, how it's going to be. But with that, a team that nobody expected to get a Chicken Dinner, we were also focused on the top 4 leaders right now, the top 4 teams right now. It's always about TM7, Opex, ISSL, NRC, but look at that, DVB out of nowhere getting that Chicken Dinner. That's what we're talking about in the final. Still not giving up, still determined to end up in that top 5 positions. Really amazing play coming in from these lads. I think DVB taking down ISSL made them get a whole lot of momentum over there, able to secure how much 13 kills with that Chicken Dinner. And on the other hand side, I think AKATSUKI, I don't know why they were peaking so much. They had the zone advantage also. I think that's not some play that you see every day. AKATSUKI could have easily got that Chicken Dinner, but they slipped it away. But right now, I think we'll be having the last and final match, Daga, of South Asia Wildcard Pro League Season 1 to see who's going to end up being the champion team and who's going to end up 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. So top 5 places definitely going to be worth it coming into such a final as the South Asia Wildcard Pro League. But let's see, last and final match to go. We'll see who can emerge the champion. Still, we don't know how the tables have changed right about now. So I think it's best we do not show the tables right about now, you know. Maybe we can show the tables right about now after the last match starts on. And then we'll be seeing how the tables have turned. So we'll be back shortly with the last and final match. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a wrangle, the most basic and favorite map of all time.
Switch to the best internet experience in Maldives. Because it's not fun when your internet's slow. Have less buffering, more fun.
welcome back. We are here with the last and final match of the grand finals of South Asia Wildcard Pro League Season 1. So I think right about now the tables are neck and neck to each other. Can't wait to see how everyone is going to react to it. I mean, still E2S TM7 is on top. Nothing to worry about that. To all the fans out there, there have been a lot of E2S TM7 fans out there. But they are in a really crucial position right about now, having that lead in the first 3 days. The last day not going so well for them, but let's see how the last and final match is going to go. So we have a wrangle, almost everyone's favorite map, and who knows, TM7 might actually give an amazing chicken dinner for us to see, or will it be Opex with an amazing comeback? Definitely they are comeback kings still, because they came all the way from 13th to 4th position. According to the last match. So let's see, last and final match to go. Daka, any predictions? Let's predict. I'm going to change my prediction.
No, you're changing your prediction. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go with Opex in this game.
Alright, I'm going to go with SDMZ Esports for the last game. Let's see what they are up to. Hamis, are you going to be... TM7. So let's go, Hamis. One last time. Hamis is going with TM7, so let's see how that's going to go. Let's see with the match. I mean, we'll get into the match and see how everyone is dropping off. So maybe there'll be hot drops coming in from the teams that have already given up right about now. Maybe, you know, ISSL and AKATSUKI will be seeing that early on. With that, we'll be moving into TM7. Maybe some team is looking to take out TM7. The champions maybe take up their spot as well. But let's see how the games go. Maybe they're going to play it fair and square. The last match is going to be interesting as ever. As we see, we'll be seeing how the teams are going to play in. But with that, I think DVB, unexpected chicken dinner coming in from them in Sandhawk. What an amazing play by them to get 13 kills on the board. I think Vendetta with 7 massive kills as well. So maybe he's going to make his name in the kill table, even though their team is not going to be able to push into that top 3 spots. Definitely the top 3 spots right about now is sealed. But I think the contenders for the top 3 spots is the 4th and 5th team. That's going to be NRC and Makpen, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's going to be those two teams who can actually compete against the top 3 contenders for now. That also, they'll need a massive kill amount, almost 15 kills and almost that chicken dinner. With a 30 point, I think they'll actually be able to sweep up a really good position. But right about now, our focus is going to be ISSL TM7. What do you think, Dava?
I mean, let's watch. I think instead of thinking about things right now, the only thing we can do is just do exactly what our spectators are doing and just watch and wait. Anything that will happen will happen. It's up to the teams to get out of situations themselves. But looking at things right now, ISSL this time not being contested by AKATSUKI. AKATSUKI playing a lot more safer, as you can see, going all the way towards Quarry. Opex is going to be using Milta. That's interesting. They've also kind of changed up their locations here and there quite a bit. So looks like for this game, they'll be landing in Milta, which is usually where LND plays, but LND is going all the way towards Yasna, so it's quite interesting. And with that, looks like Xtreme Club is looking to go up against the side of Mount Olympus once again. We remember seeing this yesterday as well, and we saw Mount Olympus absolutely decimating Xtreme Club in that they so easily killed all 4 of their members when they were on the other side. So let's see this time whether there is going to be a change or whether it's going to be the same scenario where Mount Olympus comes out on top. So with that, looks like Aksam is finally going to be able to get a decent weapon to use. So he's going to be using that Mini 14, I think, with the Scarel. No, it's actually a Vector and a Scarel. So definitely a decent combination right there. He has the Vector for close range, and with that he has the Scarel also for medium long range. So he has the Thompson also available to him if he wants to pick it up. And with that, the rest of the team just playing it very, very slow, looking for an opportunity to maybe get one knock onto the side of Xtreme Club right here. So let's see whether Xtreme Club is going to be able to get revenge like they did last time, or whether this time things are going to be a lot more different. So with that, it's going to be Aksan right now that we're going to be taking a look at. So he's going to be going all the way up to high ground, maybe try to scout a little bit, but obviously he can't be up there for too long because he's very, very exposed. So with that, we can see Aksam also making his rotations right now, going into first person right here, making everyone, giving everyone a little bit of motion sickness as well while they're at it, but I'm used to first person games, so I have no issue whatsoever. So with that, he's going to be switching into third person just to get that third person view and obviously be able to peek and see players from his peripheral vision instead of putting himself in danger, obviously. And right now I think they have a good idea where Xtreme Club is going to be. So let's see, the action is going down already. So AKATSUKI Mad already going down to one of the players from DENO, completely running in and going to punish him. So looks like he is already given up. So Mad has had enough right now. He might be having a little bit of a chat with DENO as far as we can see. So looks like he's saying don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. And right now I think there's a little bit of a conversation happening between them, and he's like, where are the rest of your teammates? Tell us where they are, give us your items, you know. So with that, just having a little bit of fun once again, because you know this is going to be the final game of the day, and I don't think these two teams have a chance at getting into the top 5. But end of the day, it's great to see them having fun. So with that, you can see Lee also just doing a little bit of the shuffle right there. So a little bit of the movement. Looks like he's trying to put his foot onto Mad here, and Mad also complying with a little bit of agreement, but without So in the end, Mad going to be getting run over right there by the player from DENO. Not the best way to go out. But anyway, with that, Aksam making his move right here, looking to surround the side of Xtreme Club right now. So last time they were here, we did see Mount Olympus easily come out on top. So let's see whether this time it's going to be the same scenario, or it's going to be a completely different telecast here. So with that, Aksam is going to be using those painkillers. He's going to be healing up at the moment. So the rest of the team are not exactly sure how they are going to pull things up. So let's see whether they're able to surround Xtreme Club and basically get the kills right there. They're safe because for some reason Pochinki is always, you know, such a safe location because it's so easy to run it from there. And with that, looking at the points right now, TM7 with 178, ISSL with 176, RGC Opex with 154, Makpen with 153, and NRC with 147. So it's definitely a very, very close game. And if Opex wants to take this victory, basically TM7 need to get eliminated early, ISSL need to get eliminated early, and they need to have a huge game of at least 30 points. So we're talking 15 kills and first place. If they don't get that, I don't think Opex is going to get number 1, but at least they'll be in the top 3 for now. They're basically almost guaranteed top 3 unless NRC make a little bit of a change, and Makpen as well. So definitely has room to change. So this game has a lot on the line right now. So the team in second place, as you can see, is going to be the ISSL team. Looks like they were going to one certain location, and Mamata, the Lankan elephant, right now ramming everyone with the buggy, showing them who's boss, making sure that they follow him and not follow anyone else. So having a little bit of fun in the end. So everyone seems to be having and enjoying a great time in terms of this grand final, the final match of the final day of the finals. So a lot of finals definitely. And with that, Mount Olympus right now looking to make the movement, and with that, Aksam actually goes down to one of the players from XC. So Tharu is going to be able to get that kill, and right now a little bit of trouble going the way of Mount Olympus. How are they going to recover? They have managed to knock down Hellcut as well. So Aksam gets killed completely, but Hellcut also goes down. So that kill might get confirmed very, very soon by Simanto. He's moving into this building right now, not even using the doorway. He's just going to be running in. I don't think there's anyone else. He's kind of doubted himself at the moment, not exactly sure where the other players might be, but with that, he gets the kill onto Hellcut. As far as you can see, that means 2 players from the side of XC have gone down, or it might be only 2. It's actually 2. One player has gone down on the side of XC, so that means it's a 3-on-3 situation. Both teams having a casualty. So Aksam once again going in alone and not working out for him. So Cooknet coming in this time from the side of Zagats, but it's not going to connect because the player is in the roof at the moment. So he's chilling, and with that, Simanto trying to get very, very aggressive. Can't seem to find this player or exactly where he might be. For some reason, it looked like he was right next to him, but he couldn't spot him out right there. So it looks like he might be in this building, obviously, and in the corner. He's not going to be making a move at the moment. So with that, Simanto moving in, might get surprise attack, and guess what he did? He almost manages to take him down though. Oh, Cruz so close to losing his life, and in the end Simanto does go down. Simanto gets killed as well. So with that, it's going to be a 2-on-3 situation with Cruz just being able to sneak attack Simanto right there, but some really great reactions coming from Simanto, almost able to bring him down. And with that, Cruz actually getting another knock as well. The DBS showing its face, the fangs bearing down on the side of Mount Olympus, and they might actually lose out on Pochinki here. Cruz has the DBS once again, trying to take a few shots, has the shot onto Cruz, onto Zagats here, and he's trying to take a few more shots, but nothing is connecting. The angle was just too tight, and with that, it's only going to be Tadashi and Tharu left alive for the side of XC, and Tharu was not able to cover for Cruz right there. I think he had an angle because we did see him come out to try and help, try to finish off the kill. So with that, we do see Tadashi now moving forward. Will Zegas be able to get the revive? He decided not to go for the revive. And with that, a pre-nade coming in from Zegas, who's playing on the window right now, having seen Taru move out. And with that beautiful movement, both of these players. And with that, Tadashi is able to take the victory, which means once again, for the third time, Mount Olympus is going to be the first team to completely get eliminated from the game. So they're going to be the first team going down with only 2 kills this time, and XC are going to be very happy that they were able to get revenge against Mount Olympus for the last time that they encountered each other. So some interesting things going there, and definitely Mount Olympus having a lot of things to work on. Looks like might be just enjoying the games right now, might be fatigued. I mean, anything can be happening right now in the Mount Olympus camp, but looks like this final was definitely not their final, so struggling throughout the entire course, having won few games here and there that were really brilliant, but end of the day, consistency was not there, so they are going to be bidding their farewells to everyone here from the SWPL matches or Season 1 matches anyway. So with that, we'll be taking a look at the NRC team who have dropped all the way down from the 4th place to 5th place, from 3rd to 4th to 5th. So as you can see, the teams that are currently missing players is only going to be AKATSUKI. So AKATSUKI, I think Mars was the only player that they lost. And with that, they're going to be pressuring Opex. We do see DVB Nanu also bringing down one of the players from the side of Opex. So they are currently getting fired on by 2 different teams. They need to be careful. We don't see the DVB team and where they might have fired from. And Amare just making sure that Opex does not have any mode of transportation whatsoever, taking out the vehicles completely, so taking out the tires on the buggy and trying to take out the vehicle as well. But as far as we can see, the vehicle has already taken quite a bit of damage. It's basically a smoking gun at this moment, and NRC Amare griefing the side of Opex. So once again, looks like TM7 going up against side of 187 here just outside Yasna. What a beautiful nade coming in from Hightes, almost bringing down Thuli. Thuli panicking a little bit and almost falling off the edge. And this time, for some reason, TM7, every time we see them in Erangel, they seem to be chilling in a gas station. I'm not sure why that is, but for some reason they seem to like gas stations quite a bit. But let's see whether they are going to be able to keep their #1 spot or whether they're going to lose it. And with that, Pablo getting a beautiful snipe shot onto Mamata from ISSL. So with that, ISSL picking up their broken pieces right now. So the Lankan Elephant going down, but obviously they get back up once they go down again. So we'll see whether they are able to do anything right here. They have the DB team on the right, as well as the ISSL team on the right, and obviously the Opex team on the left. So these guys have already started rotating as well, for given the last position that we saw them on. And with that, looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They don't want to deal with anyone here at the moment, so they're going to be rotating from the right here. It's anyone's game right now, ladies and gentlemen. 57 players alive, 15 teams still remaining on the board, almost every single team having all of their players except for AKATSUKI, and the only team to be eliminated right now is going to be Mount Olympus. So with that, Amare and the boys right now looking to rotate. Mamata once again in the buggy. Who's going to stop first? It looks like it's going to be Amare. Amare taking some shots right now, trying to bring down Amare as well as Jimmy. Trying to bring down Mamata as well as Jimmy. Sorry about that. And with that, they're going to continue on their rotation. And we do see Pablo going down this time. I think they might have openly overstayed their welcome right there. So you can see even Amare trying to get in, and right now, and we basically picking up Hazan at the moment. But Pablo is going to be the sacrificial lamb right here, so he's going to be the one left for dead by the side of NRC. And with that, ISSL now rotating. As you can see, Susi taking a lot of damage, and it's going to be Hightes who's going to cover for the side of ISSL. Are you kidding me? TM7? Oh, the 2 top teams helping each other out right now. I don't think Hightes knew who he was helping, but with that, looks like it's going to be Susi going down as well. They're going to be going back to the revive, trying to pick up Pablo once again, because they know ISSL is not going to be in the general area. But guess who they run into? Numb Juice. It's going to be Cemento going down right now for the side of Numb Juice. Definitely not going to be too happy about that. So with that, he goes down. Where is the rest of the team? Pablo still alive. He's been able to hide behind this rock as of this moment. So let's see whether he is going to get picked up right now, because ISSL are definitely watching. So smoke might be needed. The smoke does go down currently from Hazan, and now suddenly Erangel is coming alive right now in this grand final match right here. And with that, once again, we're moving into TM7. Let's see how they are going to do. They have 1 kill at the moment, taking down one of the players from the side of NRC, and now looking the way of NNJ, expecting them to cross this bridge. And when they do, we are ready to bring you down, ladies and gentlemen, is what they're trying to say. So with that, the DP also in hand, 47 bullets to work with. These guys are dangerous with 35 or 40. So let's see with 47 what kind of damage they can do. So with that, Vendetta, DVB, the winners of the previous match, from Sanok are going to be moving in as well. They have taken their previous location, which is going to be the gas station. And with that, we do see the OPMF team as well looking to rotate right now. They're going to be playing in the ditch as far as we can see. This is just in that same open field that NRC was getting the revives off. And this time, Mamata out in the open here. Not sure what he's trying to do. He's going to be able to climb back in. So disaster currently averted. So as you can see, OPMF very, very close to the side of NRC, but obviously not overexposing themselves to give them an opportunity to get taken down. Smokes do come down from the side of OPMF, trying to get these vehicles maybe move into the ditch. They've actually managed to get one kill onto someone. It might have been one of the players from NRC as well. You can never say. But anyway, with that, they'll be claiming their loot right now. And with that, Musco right now running out in the open. Not the best choice of things to do. We know that ISSL is on the left side. And with that, looks like Amare has moved all the way into Yasna along with Hazan or Pablo. I'm not 100% sure which one I saw there. But anyway, with that, NRC able to regroup. So it was Hazan, it looks like. So Amare and Hazan look like the only two left alive. I think they might have lost one of their other players while rotating as well. So with that, OPMF trying to cover as much as possible. They want the security tower right here in the middle of this open field. Not exactly prime location right there, but let's see how they're going to basically play this out, because we do know that one of the players from Numb just did go down there. Now Aki and NGB right now getting held out by the side of TM7. I'm pretty sure they know that TM7 is around. DVB is on their left as well. It's a very different, very difficult location for them to be playing in, so they need to be very, very careful. And I think NRC might be going all the way around and basically to the mountain side, and they'll be coming trying to wrap around on the side of TM7, and depends on where the zone is anyway. For once again, very interesting zone that we've seen so far in this match as well. So the grand final, I think, out of all the zones that we saw during the qualifiers, is so far all these zones have been very, very unique and very different compared to what we saw during the group stages of the games. So with that, very Wavy as well as Aki right now, they need to be chilling, they need to be waiting. With that, trying to reverse the vehicle here. This vehicle they might want to get rid of sometime soon. I don't think they won't be getting into that. They'll be using the buggy for transportation and having to leave the vehicle behind right now. So don't think they'll be using that too much. But right now things are very, very quiet once again. Only in that entire engagements, all those engagements, we only lost 4 players. So definitely all these teams still having at least some of their members alive. So with that, we are going to be seeing the close of the second zone just about to start in a few more seconds, ladies and gentlemen. As the zone keeps closing, the more action we are going to be seeing. And with that, now OPMF Moscow trying to take some shots onto NRC. So looks like they only lost one of their players. That was the one who died to TM7. So not exactly sure which member was killed off by OPMF previously. But anyway, with that, Hazan once again looking for an angle, not finding it. Sorry, Moscow looking for an angle, not finding it. Hazan being able to use that cover to his advantage. We see the rest of NRC just backing up, because Yasna is a very difficult place to fight in, because there's so many places that people can be in. It's such a huge area with so much cover and so many buildings that it's literally one of the worst places to play in if you are playing in the final zone in that area, at least, because you'll never be able to third party. You won't be able to see people clearly, and even if you're rotating, you have so much safety area to rotate in. But anyway, with that, looks like we'll be coming back into the Opex side. So let's see whether we'll be able to get that third chicken dinner for the day right now. So with that, we do see NRC bringing down one of the players, and with that, SDMZ bringing down one of the players from the side of TM7, and we do see SDZ also moving forward. So very unnatural prediction coming in from Adil, who was basically expecting SDZ to take this game. So let's see whether they're able to do it or not. I think there's a lot of weight on his words. So let's see whether Torta can deliver on his words that he has given Adil. So with that, the rest of the team right now, as you mentioned, Torta, we are going to be looking at them, and they're basically going to bump buggies right here and start rotating as well. What kind of zone am I looking at? This is like top of the map, top of Erangel, right in the middle, and half of it is in the sea. So it's going to be very, very interesting end game to spectate. So with that, you can see all the teams just driving through right now, and Mifzal having a free time shooting Makpen, shooting Opex, and now once again knocking one of the players from Makpen as well. So looks like a lot of disasters happening here, and Makpen losing another player. Momo is going to go down as well. I think Pasta got killed before that, so it's going to be Lucio, another player left alive. So a lot of teams just driving by, and SCDC is like, okay, 1 mag for you, 1 mag for you, 1 mag for you, and 1 mag for you, and basically getting 2 knocks and 2 kills. You can see Hazan also bleeding out in the corner of our screen. And with that, now we're taking a look at the side of L&D, who have basically made their rotation very, very early into the side of Severny. So let's see if they're able to do anything right now. They see a broken buggy, I think might have belonged to someone from the side of NRC. But with that, Samita with a nade going in, will he be able to knock down anyone from the side of AKATSUKI? AKATSUKI only with 3 members as well. So let's see if they can do anything right now. we only see Manu as well as Heril at the moment. So we know that Madh was the one who got taken out by the side of DENO. So I don't know where the third player is. Maybe he's not there. You can never be sure. And with that, the zone is closing in. And we're taking a look at DVB Nannu once again. So this time he's getting pressured. He's getting third party from a completely different source. And Nannu might not make it at the moment. He's out in the open. He needs to pop a medkit. Is he going to be able to? Is the question. Vendetta losing his spray there by ADSing. And with that, the cover fire almost coming in. But ISSL able to clean up. So once again, the rematch coming in. But the roles have reversed. So looks like ISSL is on the high ground this time. And DVB is on the low ground. But some of the players from DVB are still on the high ground. It's still the third zone. So they can definitely tank it. They can definitely take this fight. But if ISSL don't come out on top here, their chances of securing number one are definitely going to go down the drain here, because they're only about 2 to 3 points behind the side of 2 points behind the side of TM7. And we do see being able to bring down Lucifer in the meantime, and with that Nannu is going to secure the kill. So ISSL are currently in shambles. They are getting taken out by DB once again, and right now we're taking a look at what looks like I think Jimmy, if I don't know, it's Mamata, and he's going to be driving away in the buggy. And with that they do manage to knock one more player here. I think it was Jimmy giving the cover fire right there, and with that they are going to be rotating back into the zone. So DB need to basically ignore the last two players, but ISSL, with their chances still alive, managing to get away from the rest of the DVB side there. Could have been a huge disaster, but ISSL keeping their chances open right now. So definitely what they want to do is Mamata making the clutch decision. Luckily Jimmy was there to cover him, and because of that they were able to rotate out. And with that we do see AKATSUKI getting eliminated right now. Even Numb Juice going up against the side of OPMF. So a lot of action happening all over right now, ladies and gentlemen. And with that the fourth zone is only 1.5 minutes away. And with that we'll be coming into the side of STC. Once again they were on fire as far as we can see, and looks like they weren't able to secure those kills from Makpen as well. So looks like it has gone to someone else. And with that I think that was the side of NRC Pablo, just rotating right past them using that double-seater vehicle right there. And with that SDJ going to be looking, trying to find a location or trying to spot out anyone that they can find. So with that SDC also making the rotation right now. They don't need to go too far to get into the zone. So very, very interesting zone right now. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of end game we are going to be seeing and who's going to get the advantage. But right now Pablo hiding between a rock and a hard place, and I'm not kidding, he's literally hiding between a rock and a hard place. And with that we can see LND also looking to rotate, and we can see Musco getting one of the players from NNJ, it looks like, making sure that he goes to the grave. And with that STC now trying to rotate once again, just going back to the same location that they were in, but TM7 was overlooking them. And as you can see, Numb Juice only have Aki left, so they're still stuck near the bridge. They're taking a fight against team number 4, the OPMF side. So not sure what these two teams are doing here, but Aki as well as OPMF now stuck in a very difficult position. Once this zone starts closing, they're going to be taking a lot of damage. They're already taking quite a bit of damage. So he does have medkits to work with, but I don't think it's going to help him too much. He's using medkits for the moment, but the moment the fourth zone closes and the fifth zone starts, I don't think he's going to be able to heal battle his way out there. With that, team number 17 making some sort of a play, might be driving over the bridge at the moment. Yes, they are driving over the bridge and looking to get into the zone. So they're quite far away, but they should be able to make it quite easily. Aki also having to let go of those kills and the opportunities to bring down anyone from the side of OPMF. So looking at the zone right now, ISSL about to run into Opex. Unknown has the position. Will Jimmy be able to make it with Mamata is the question though. We do see LND manage to bring down Tharu. So that is going to be the Xtreme Club finally getting eliminated. They are going to be going back to the lobby, ladies and gentlemen. And 13 teams right now are alive. So we can see TM7, DENO, SDMZ, DBB, Opex and ISSL. Even 187 holding a pretty decent position at the moment. So, but with that, ISSL in quite the top spot. We can see Opex Toxin going down as well in the meantime. And DBB now making their rotation into the center of the zone. Can they hold down a spot though? I think this might be the wrong decision, because they might get third party 5 different teams from all over the place. But Laconic, Vendetta and Nannu, once again as you mentioned it, Laconic already getting third party. It's going to be from team number 22 it looks like. So STMC this time putting in the pressure, and DVB stuck in a location where they don't want to be stuck in. And with that, can they grab Laconic is the question. Smokes have come down. They have finally realized that they need to drop these smokes, but actually they are not in the best of spots, and Opex are definitely looking to get these 3 points. Nate coming in as well, just going to be holding back Unknown from pushing forward, almost connecting. Laconic still on the floor. No one actually going for the revive right there. Nannu and Vendetta trying to basically cover the angle that Opex is going to be coming from. They're expecting them to come from one side, but now Vendetta realizes it can't be only one side, it can be many sides. So Nate still coming in from Toxin as well. They need to be careful they don't get third party, because ISSL were on their right. So let's see if the Opex is able to come out on top or not. But right now they have a pretty decent cover to work with as far as we can see, and no one actually looking to pressure them. And DENO Fantastic is able to bring down TM7 Hightails at the moment, and STS in full brings down Laconic once again. STMC Jelly brings down Vendetta, and with that one, I think just 2 more players are live on the side of DVB. And mind you, DVB was the team that was pressuring ISSL, and now they are under pressure with only Hero being able to make it out of position right there. With that, he needs to get down. He's out in the open. He's going to get killed. Looks like Toxin. A beautiful spray coming in from him alongside Hunter. And now they're going to try and confirm the kill. And Toxin does with some great IQ play there, shooting the car instead. And instead, with that, confirming the kill. And that's Opex going to be getting their first 2 points on the board, coming into the 5th zone. And with that, Jay jumping up, taking a headshot. We saw the spark flying. We had a beautiful nade on top of Jay there. And Jay is going to go down to the nade. He was just too far away from the rest of his team. How are they going to try and recover him is the question there. We do see Torta getting to the buggy, deciding whether he wants to go and grab Jay at the moment. I don't think it's going to happen. Snipey going to be dropping down the smokes right now because OPMF are trying to get in the zone. Can STC get them? Can STC get these kills at the moment? They're currently sitting on 1, even though they got multiple knocks. Is Jay going to live or is Jay going to die? With that, Torta, after dropping down the smokes and the wall, he's going to be grabbing Jay at the moment. Revive comes in. I think I saw a nade on the left, I'm not 100% sure. But with that, DENO goes getting taken out by Moscow at the moment. And now DENO once again getting pressured by STC. STC looking for those kills, looking for the positioning, looking for the opportunities to grab those points there. And Jay once again this time goes down to SDMZ Fool, who's looking from all the way across the map. So Jay very, very unlucky right there. He's going to get killed off by SDMZ Fool as well. So after all the work that Torta put in to try and save him, not really working out. And once again, we do see Torta trying to pressure Fade at the moment. So OPMF team might be in a little bit of trouble. They need to move. They need to try and get into the zone here. Will they give the points to the side of SDMZ? We do see one of the players going down. It's going to be Torta getting the kill onto Fade here. So with that, he's ready with the Scarel, and I think Moscow should be dying to the zone very, very soon. So that is going to be the OPMF team getting eliminated, and with that, we'll be coming into the side of Makpen, who are still alive at the moment. So Pelzang, Momo, and Ilusio. We thought we lost 2 of their players, but they were able to revive one and save him. So great stuff coming from Makpen. I think they do see the last player from the side of ISSL trying to bring him down. Is TM7 still alive? Yes, they are. I can see them on the minimap. So they are outside the zone at the moment. So will they go for the heal battle? What are they going to do to hold down this #1 spot? As long as Mamata stays alive, their chances are there. If they don't, it's over for them in their 2nd place spot. So Opex still in the running as well, as you can see. But do they have enough kills to start doing it? As you can see, they're going to be pressuring the side of 187 already. So with that, we can see Opex holding that high ground really, really well. But with that, they lose one of their player. Unknown is actually going to get killed off completely by the side of STMZ. And with that, Pelzang now trying to fight off ISSL right now. Will Makpen be able to find Jimmy? Will they be able to finish him off is the question. And with that, we do see more casualties going down on the side of STMC, but the revive has come through. And now 187 trying to get into the zone as well. Here comes the pressure. Now Makpen under pressure right here. Jimmy also in the middle of everything. And with that, more nades coming in. Ilusio, can he do anything? Once again, the free fire coming in. He managed to get one, but he's only 1 HP. The helmet goes off. Is he going to be able to live? He actually climbs the boxes right there to be able to get this first aid kit. But with that, we do see Momo going down to a nade as well. And now we do see Rin coming down, and a beautiful prone basically drop shot coming in from Pelzang to make sure that he stays alive. And the rest of 187 are still not in, ladies and gentlemen. We still have one more player on the outside, and with that, I think Jimmy was also killed off. So ISS are going down, and Makpen Ilusio eating a nade. If he had taken that nade completely, he would have gone down there. So he's going to be the last one alive right now for the side of Makpen. Can he get the revive off is the question. Even 187, we can see they are getting the revive. Only 3 more seconds away. Thule to the rescue right now. Will they be able to keep their chances alive as well and maybe make a difference, because they did manage to get the chicken dinner from the last game. They're trying to push in. They don't see where the last player from Makpen is. Do they have any more nades to work with? We do have Opex on the high ground as well, and with that, Jimmy has to bite the bullets. The ISSL chances going down the drain, and I think even TM7 has gone down. It will come down to the points. Who plays better? Is it going to make a difference in the question? Makpen goes down. So with that, 187 somehow getting into that position, and they're able to save themselves. And NRC Esports, they are going to be eliminated as well. So with that, Opex right now looking to pressure the side of SDMZ. They've been having this fight on and off right now, knocking a few here and there. They are not aware of the side of 187. It's a top 3 situation for the teams right here. So who is going to come out on top? Is Opex going to be able to get that 3rd chicken dinner, ladies and gentlemen? Or is 187 going to be the next team to get another double chicken dinner here? A lot of intensity definitely rising up to the surface right now. And with Opex coming out into the open, I mean SDMZ right now not in the zone even. We can see Aliun as well as the rest of the team trying to crawl their way into the zone. Do they even have smokes to work with? They're not even paying attention to where 187 might be coming into. And now SDMC only having one more player. It's going to be Jelly. We have Opex Hunter moving out in the open, giving away his position, but luckily 187 was not in a position to punish them. So with that, they need to come into the high ground as well. So all 3 teams right now moving into the zone. Are they going to be able to close it out? And we do see Aliun finally getting the kill onto Jelly as well. It's going to be a 3-on-2 situation. Is it going to be Opex or is it going to be a 187? So 187 was able to convert the 3 versus 4 into a victory. Can they make make the 2 versus 3 into a victory as well, ladies and gentlemen. Opex with 7 kills right now, definitely in a game-changing situation, but I don't know if it'll be enough to give them that number 1 spot. But the chicken dinner, a third chicken dinner for a day, I think it's going to be something that is going to be very, very difficult to defeat, because there's never been a team that has won 3 chicken dinners in a day. Will they be the first? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Opex right now on the brink of their third chicken dinner in this grand final day, and what a comeback story it has been from them. So let's see the magic from the group stage finally showing on the side of Opex after many sleepless nights. They are finally showcasing their talents here. So let's see if they can close it out. 187, Thuli and Hite definitely not out of this. They were able to fight their way, claw their way into this position. Can they close it out is the question, ladies and gentlemen. It's the final 2 teams, 3-on-2 situation, all right here. They're going to lay it all on the line, dropping off everything. It's going to come down to who spots who first, who gets that first knock, who gets to put the pressure, who gets the better location in the zone. And with that, I think OP Toxin right now has a pretty decent heal to work with, so he might be able to go to the right and make sure that he's stealing cover even when he's prone. And I don't think he'll be able to be spotted out by Thuli, who might be watching this way. Hite also waiting, so they can wait for this final zone to start closing in. So right now, RGC Opex is a 60% chance of winning just because they have 3 players, and 187 Esports with 40% chance of winning. So let's see who's going to take it. Can 187 create the back-to-back, or will Opex be taking the back-to-back-to-back? Chicken dinner is going to be the questions. With that, Thuli stuck in the zone right now. Not the situation he wants to be in. I think they might be able to spot him very, very soon. So he can't get up, he can't run, and he's going to die to the zone. There's nothing he can do. He's actually going to be healed badly, and he gets spotted out. And with that, it's only going to be Thuli in the zone. Opex, it's all looking Opex. Opex, ladies and gentlemen, once again securing the kill. It's going to be definitely an 8-kill chicken dinner, or maybe a 9-kill chicken dinner. He's going for the heal battle. They can't find him. They're trying to spot him out. Thuli right now trying to work some magic for the side of 187. The rest of Opex now looking. They're trying to search for this man, but they can't find him. They just need to hit him with 1 bullet for him to die. How many medkits does this man have? Is he planning to hold this out for how long right now? Thuli is going to be healing alone, so he has only another 1 more medkit after this has popped, and with that, it's going to be game over. It's going to be all Opex, and I think Hunter sees him. He's going to get up. He's going to start shooting Hunter, who's emoting 1 more point for the game. No! And Opex is going to take the victory. So back to back chicken dinners coming out from Opex in this final match, in the final day of the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. What a game coming out from Opex. All right, let's go.
Definitely, what an amazing play coming in from RGC Opex. 3 chicken dinners in a day, ladies and gentlemen. And they have sufficient kills, but will it be enough to be in that top 3 spots? Have they overtaken Makpen at this point? We still don't know. We still have to check out the tables as it is getting filled up. But let's see. And now, right now, the champion teams, both of these teams getting eliminated close to each other. I think we got ISSL in 7th with 1 kill. TM7 in 8th with 2 kills. I don't know how the tables have changed. I think probably it's going to be TM7, but we'll see after the tables have finally been completed. So South Asia Wildcard Pro League Season 1, we got to give a big thank you to E2S Gaming for streaming all the matches from the group stages all the way till the finals. Okay, and we'll be getting back to the winners shortly. And as we see, we got to give credit to Nobalans and Wolfgang as well for helping in managing with the GFX and all the managing part, and then PlayZone Esports for helping from behind the scenes. And also Dhaka, thank you so much for joining in since the group stages and the grand finals. It was a whole lot of matches, 16 matches in the group stages and 16 matches in the grand finals. Definitely you're a crowd favorite now. A lot of people are wanting you for more and more matches, so we'll be seeing Dhaka definitely in upcoming tournaments and whatnot. But let's see how the tables have turned. Maybe we can see the tables on the screen. Amit, is that possible? Okay, so we have 3 minutes to go, and right now RGC Opex, what a comeback story coming in from them. And they had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kills on the board, and the chicken dinner, so 20 plus points. But what happened to Makpen in that area? I think Makpen in 4th place with 3 kills. I don't know how Makpen is going to last in that top 3 positions. But RGC Opex, as we saw earlier, I think it would have been amazing to see how the points table have turned in. Okay, I just went and took a sneak peek, but okay. It was one hell of a story. I think pretty intense over there to see how the top 3 have finished. I think that 13th place to whatever place they are in right now, amazing actually. RGC Opex is one of the best contenders in South Asia, I would say. Having 2 bad days, not just 1 bad day. That's a total of 8 matches. They had so many 2-suits, they had so many downfalls, but look at that. They were coming back so strong. They knew exactly what to do in the later stages yesterday and as well as today. They performed really consistent, having those chicken dinners. And look at that, 3 chicken dinners in a day is not easy, Daga. As you would say, I think they would have got the 4th also. Imagine getting 4 chicken dinners in a day. We'll have to just back up and go and give everything to RGC Opex. That's not what you see by a particular team. And so now I think we'll be able to witness the standing. So are we going from below to above, or how is it done, Hamis? Okay, right now E2STM7, ladies and gentlemen, 181 total points, 81 kill points and 100 placement points. What a way to become your champion. So we have the below teams just like that: SDMZ, Numb, OPMF Esports, RGC AKATSUKI 187, Xtreme Club, SDMZ Esports and Olympus having 2 chicken dinners. And your kill leader so far is going to be OPX Allion, having 2 bad days and being a kill leader. That's something right there. And Hazen in 2nd and Jimmy in 3rd. And we got the rest as follows. But E2STM7 becoming your champions with 181 total points from 16 games. And I think ISSL in 2nd with 179 points. And in 3rd, RGC Opex with 178 points. What a way to be your champions, E2STM7. E2S Gaming streaming and E2STM7 being the champions. Definitely Hamis is going to throw a party and hopefully we are invited as well. Look at that, 178. 4 chicken dinners, RGC Opex in 3rd. Imagine they had the first 2 days, and also they could have actually caught up to ISSL.
Oh my, they are literally 1 point behind them.
Yeah.
They are 1 point behind them. What a final day coming out from them. Imagine if they had just gotten 2 or 3 kills more in a different match. Like one of the games where they were too soon, something. You know, it would have been magic. It would have been magic. But this is what we're talking about. Yesterday, when we started the first game, when we looked at Erangel, we looked at Opex, 13th place. 13th, bottom of the barrel, 3 places from last place. And today, with 3 chicken dinners, they're sitting in 3rd. If that is not what PUBG is all about, I don't know what it is. It's so great to see a team just, create that kind of story. It's amazing. 4 chicken dinners, the highest amount of chicken dinners with having 2 soons on their side as well. They struggled the first 2 days. The 3rd day they found a little bit of footing. The 4th day was all the magic in the world. 3 chicken dinners in a row. First ever that we've seen throughout this entire tournament. We've seen teams win back-to-back chicken dinners. We've seen it multiple times by multiple teams that we weren't even expecting. But in a grand final setting against the best of the best that this tournament had to offer, winning 3 games in a row, hats off to them. Great fighting spirit, amazing performance. It would have been one hell of a story if they were able to sneak past TM7 into first place, but in the end, I think they were about 4 points short. But congratulations to TM7, not taking anything away from them. Consistency is key, and that's definitely what won them the tournament. I mean, there's nothing to take away from any of these teams. Congratulations to the top 3 teams. Congratulations to all 16 teams for making it this far. Thank you so much for giving us such an entertaining games throughout all these days. So keep your head up, keep working hard, and we might see new champions being crowned sometime else. Who knows? This is still season 1. Many seasons to come, hopefully.
Yep, with that, I think South Asia Wildcard Pro League Season 1 was amazing as ever. The most intense grand final. This is what it's all about, and look at that competition coming in. So definitely these top 5 teams, E2S, TM7, ISSL, RGC, Opex, Makpen, NRC Esports, your top 5 teams. Definitely, these teams are going to be the watch-out teams of South Asia Wildcard PMC of Fall Split 2021. So can't wait to see as they perform in that international level, how well they have coped up. Right now, they know their opponents. They have had the practice. 32 matches in total. Dhaka, they have played 32, including the group stages and the final. So it's a hell lot of practice, and now it's just to go and wreck and make your country proud right now. And already everyone in the community is going crazy. It was TM7 and RGC Opex. What a comeback coming in from them. The comeback story. If they got the champions title, we would have been mind blown. We'll have to shut everything and go. It would have been amazing to see that first place secured by RGC Opex. But ISSL and TM7, I don't know. They literally couldn't hold their ground today much. Literally, I think ISSL missed out 2 chicken dinners. I think that is their key point right now. 2 chicken dinners. That includes they lost 6 points there. So that 6 points would have actually got them the champions title. But okay, indeed, well played ISSL. Definitely making us proud as well. They had the momentum. They had really good plays, and they were able to prove that they are one of the best. So definitely those practices and all coming in handy. So thank you so much everyone for tuning in to South Asia Wildcard Pro League Season 1. Thank you so much Dhaka. Thank you E2S Gaming, Nobalance, Wolfgang, Playzone Esports for tuning in all these days. And I think right now we're coming to the end of South Asia Wildcard Pro League Season 1. So maybe we'll be seeing you all in Season 2 sometime sooner. But I think it was TM7, well-deserved champions indeed. Eddie, hats off to you. I always trusted you since the group stages that you will be the champion. So I'm just going to put that there as well. So thank you. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. So we're going to end it from here. So everyone, have a good day and good night to all of you.
Switch to the best internet experience in Maldives. Because it's not fun when your internet's slow. Have less buffering, more fun.